your poem, Batuana. So,
I actually wrote this poem especially for this event, International Women's Day 2014. And it's about the superwoman. The giving, caring, loving nature, the fruits and vitamins that are essential for the body to grow healthy and strong. The courage to face the sweet and sour of life. She faces the bitterness of, and it's like a rotten fruit, the pain that lingers on and on from a deep wounded scar. She continues to give her unconditional love that the family needs to function. The miracle that her body can produce a baby. She gives her baby the loving melody that is longing to hear forever and ever. The superwoman is well organised, tidy, clean, presentable, to take on all the daily tasks, jobs and problems. She's the smell of freshly baked cake, warm, soft, spongy, springy, ready to eat. She is the lively music which brings smiles and joys to our lives. Our world would be lost. Our world would be a disaster if the beauty of this unconditional love is lost. Thank you. And I would like you all to give yourself an extra clap, because I believe we're all superwomen.
okay. Next up, we have a presentation by Umi.
Before I tell you what my presentation is about, I just want to show you a few pictures, and I want you to tell me how you feel after seeing these pictures. Okay, so the first one.
I'm hoping the possibility will be good.
Okay. After you've seen this picture, what do you think it's advertising, and I'll tell you what it actually is advertising. So, does anyone know what this picture is actually advertising? Anyone? Anyone? Yes? Okay, I think, it's actually advertising bags, belts and accessories. It's actually a real life it's an advert that's been on in the media. It's actually portraying, that's what it actually looks like, that is sexual abuse, domestic violence, but it's actually advertising just bags, belts and accessories. Okay, look at the next picture. Okay, I want you to actually read what it says and what you actually think of it. And look at the picture as well. Yes, anyone? How do you feel after you've seen this picture? Pardon? Yes, but do you want to say?
She's shy.
Well, basically, if you actually read, look at the picture and actually read what it says, and it actually, where it says it'll blow your mind off. And also the BK 3+7" if you actually, okay, next picture. Okay, what about this one? Are you not going to be more cooperative? Yeah. Yes. Find like positioning a product where it actually looks very sexual. Okay, next one. Okay. Okay. What about this one? Anyone? Okay, well basically this one positioned to look like. Okay, this one portraying is actually selling footwear, but we've got pictures of women that's actually dressed very inappropriately, that don't need to look like the way they do, just to sell footwear. Okay. So basically, my presentation is about the exploitation of women in mass media and music. Okay. I just want to ask, does anyone know who this is? Does anyone know who this is? No? Okay. This person is Edward Bernays. He's the nephew of the famous psychologist and the founder of psychoanalysis, Sigmund Freud. I'm sure everyone's had a Freud in psychology and all that. Basically, he was the nephew of Freud. This is one of the quotes and beliefs of Edward Bernays. If we understand the mechanisms and motives of the group mind, it is now possible to control and regiment the masses according to our will without them knowing it. In almost every act of our daily lives, whether in the sphere of politics or business, in our social conduct or our ethical thinking, we are dominated by the relatively small number of persons who understand the mental processes and social patterns of the masses. It is they who pull the wires which control the public mind. Another quote that was used by Edward Bernays is, in ethical sense, propaganda bears the same relation to education as to business or politics. It may be used to over-advertise an institution and to create in the public mind artificial value. There can be no absolute guarantee against its misuse. So basically saying that propaganda can be used in a negative way. So for example, in the 1920s, women were not allowed to smoke, it was a taboo. But Edward Bernays, he had a campaign where he made women think that they should smoke. So basically, like, look at this, where it says, believe in yourself. So to believe is a feel. So it makes you want. So basically, he's trying to get into your subconscious and try and make you make you think that, to believe in yourself. If you smoke, you believe in yourself. Even the next picture. And another quote that he said is, no matter how intelligent one thinks he or she may be, they can still be programmed and influenced by outside sources. And that is the case today, that a lot of young children and young girls mainly, that look at these celebrities and think that this is how one should look. This is, like, they think that, like Miley Cyrus and all these young pop stars, upcoming pop stars, and that they should look like this. If you're not like this, you're not beautiful, but that is not the case. Okay, there are many ways how the media exploits women. The first one is advertising. Advertising throughout, not only on TV, but while you're playing computer games, there's like adverts all on that. So basically, they promote the objectification of women to help promote goods and services. This is one of the pictures that is actually on our screens, and it's a Dolce & Gabbana, and I'm sure a lot of people wear this, but the picture is actually got nothing to do with clothes. It's just a sexualization of a woman, and it just puts a woman down. Okay. This is a famous quote by an American psychologist called Jerome Singer. If you came and you found a strange man teaching your kids to punch each other, or trying to sell them all kinds of products, and kicked him right out of the house. But here you are, you come in and the TV is on, and you don't think twice about it. And I think that's actually very true. Another one is music videos, and that's everyone listens to music nowadays, and the use of sexual and explicit rap and lyrics, and the women, especially in the videos, are addressed very inappropriately. I've got a clip here to show. Okay, well, it's not working at the moment. We'll go to the next one. Another one is the films where they use the term real gay that predominates in classical Hollywood filmmaking, which means that basically they put on women to show how a man would, how a man thinks that a woman should look like. So, the next one. Okay, this is a picture of how a woman women is being sexualised, and I don't think like you want your children to see something like this where women are dressed as inappropriate as this. So next one. Modelling. A lot of girls like, even when they're not that fat, they think that they're so fat. It's just unbelievable because the modelling, people think that you have to be size 0 or even smaller than that to be thin, but it doesn't really matter as long as you feel comfortable with yourself and you don't have to be confident. But these are what they think that you should look like. I mean, does it even look human like? It actually looks like they're on their death, like you can see the bones and the rib cage, like look at this picture.
What is it?
It just doesn't look nice, I think, to be honest. And last but not least, pornography, which I think is worst out of all of these ways of exploiting women. And I personally believe that it undermines traditional values, which are very important, that raise marriage, family and children. And as it is a family event, I didn't want to put a picture up. I've just got a few quotes that I think that are about women. And this is a quote that I really like. The most beautiful makeup for a woman's passion, cosmetics are easy to buy. And there's one. A woman is not a commodity or a toy of amusement, but a real partner to a man who fights of her own and does utmost respect. The woman who follows the crowd will usually go no further than the crowd. The woman who walks alone is likely to find herself in places no one has ever been. And this is from the Holy Bible. Know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful and unholy, without natural affection, truth breakers, false accusers, incontinent fears, despisers of those that are good, traitors, needy, high-minded, lovers of pleasures, more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. For of this sort are they which creep into havoc and lead captive cities, women laden with sins, led away with divers lust, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. Okay, thank you for listening.
Okay. Right, so next on stage we have got the Golden Eagles solo belly dance.
Hi.
You don't like that. It's in the light.
Right. Next for you, we have a self-defense talk from Aisha, but I would just like to call to the stage Lydia and Iskon, please.
Hi everyone. I'd like to thank you all for coming here to celebrate International Women's Day. Before I go any further, this is my little friend Jacob, and he's just going to demonstrate to you skipping and how we normally skip at the gym. My name is Aisha, and I may be a familiar face to many of you, but that's simply because I haven't passed my driving test yet, and mostly spend my time walking. I'm here to demonstrate self-defense in the form of boxing. Just to give you a little context into how I actually got into this sport, I'm a mother of two lovely little girls, and found, like a lot of other women, that no matter how much dieting I tried, I could not shed the extra weight I gained. I, by chance, stumbled across boxing a couple of years ago, and with the rigorous training and hard work, I began to lose weight. It helped improve my muscular and cardiovascular strength. To expand a little bit more, boxing is an age-old sport, as many of you will know, and unlike other martial arts, it will not die anytime soon. With the appropriate training and a handful of technique, I believe you can actually perfect your skills at self-defense. It taught me how to manage distance, how to manipulate time, and the appropriate movement. And in all honesty, these are the main components that are needed when evading punches and other forms of attack. It is a disciplinary sport, as many of you will know. It taught me discipline, and when I say discipline, I am not trying to suggest that I have better table manners. All I'm trying to say that it helped me create better mental focus. And of course, as I mentioned before, though I would encourage you take up boxing for self-defense, it is also a great way to lose weight. And I believe, in all honesty, many of you have asked this question before, does my bum look big in this? Well, with a bit of training, you will ask, does my bum look fit in this? I'd like to now call upon my instructor, Simon. We are going to demonstrate a typical session of pad work. He isn't really holding the pads whilst I'm simply punching. A lot of attention is actually being paid to technique. And a lot of learning actually occurs during this session. Now, a session of pad work will last a mere 2 minutes. But trust me when I say, those are the hardest 2 minutes of cardio you'll have ever done. Or as my instructor best puts it, you're blowing like a choo-choo train. Thank you all for listening, and I hope you enjoy what you're about to see.
Not yet. Round 2. Tight. Running at stamina, but she's doing good so far.
I'm sorry, are you the coach? I'm sorry, are you the coach?
Yeah.
Your hand was broken. You felt it? Huh? Oh yeah, what you said, myself. I need a chewing gum. Give me chewing, please. My breath smells like food. Yeah, I got food in there. I don't want to go around eating. Later. You better get it. I want one of them. There we go.
I'm picking up.
She's special. That's a big fish.
I'm the little fish.
My girl's a big fish, I know. She's wanted in the sea. But all the fish is left to me.
Blaze has things like belly dancing.
Yeah, like belly dances, isn't it?
Belly dance you.
Can we have a massive round of applause for Aisha? Right, it's really important for females to know some self-defense. Obviously, we can be put in some vulnerable situations sometimes, and they are running some tasting sessions upstairs in the Edwards Lounge. So if there's anybody that's interested in having a little bit of self-defense training, then make your way up to the Edwards Lounge because it's going to go on soon. Okay?
Next up is Lydia, who's going to sing for it.
Will you stop talking? Yo, it's recorded.
Fish can't go sticks.
Everywhere I'm turning, nothing seems complete. I stand up and I'm searching for a better part of me. Yeah. I hang my head from sorrow, state of humanity. I wear it on my shoulders. Gotta find the strength in me. 'Cause I am superwoman. Yes, I am. Oh. 'Cause even when I'm a mess, I still put on the best when I on my chest. Oh, yes, I'm a superwoman. Yeah. For all the mothers striving for better days to come, and all my women sitting here trying to come home before the sun, and all my sisters coming together, say yes, I'm with you, and yes, I can, 'cause I am superwoman. Yes, I am. No. 'Cause even when I'm a mess, I still put on the best sweat and that's on my chest. Oh, yes, I'm a superwoman. Yeah. And when I'm breaking down and I can't be found, and I start to get weak, because no one knows me underneath these clothes, but I can't fly. We can't fly, oh, 'cause I am superwoman. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. No. 'Cause even when I'm a mess, I still put on the best with an S on my chest. Oh, yes, I'm a superwoman. Oh, let me tell you, I am a superwoman. Oh, yes, I am. Oh. 'Cause even when I'm a mess, I still put on the best with an S on my chest. Oh, yes, I'm a superwoman. Oh, yeah, 'cause you are a superwoman. I'm a superwoman. Yeah. Na. Oh, yes, I am.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yeah. I'm a superwoman. Thank you so much. my next one to finish off is Royals by Lord. Flesh. I cut my teeth on wedding rings and movies, and I'm not proud of my address. In a torn up town, no postcode envy. Vehicles tripping in the bathroom, bloodstains, ball gowns, trash in the hotel room. We don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in laundries, but everybody's like crystal, Maybach, diamonds on your timepiece, jet planes, violence, tigers on a gold leash. We don't care. We are caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be royals. Into running our blood, that kind of luck's just ain't for us. We claim a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, baby, I rule, yeah. And let me live that fantasy. My friends and I, we've cracked the code. We count our dollars on the train to the party. And everyone who knows us knows that we're fine with things. We didn't come from mommy. Bakers tripping in the bathroom, bloodstains, ball gowns, trash in our hotel room. We don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in laundries, but everybody's like crystal, Maybach, diamonds on your timepiece, jet planes, violence, tigers on our gold leash. We don't care. We are caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be royals. It's running our blood, that kind of luck's just ain't for us. We claim a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. And you can call me Queen Bee, baby, I rule, I rule. And let me live that fantasy. Oh. Oh, we're bigger than we ever dreamed, and I'm in love with me. Oh, life is weird without a key. We are caught up in a love affair, and we'll never be royals. It's running our blood, that kind of luck's just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, 'cause baby, I rule, I rule. Let me live that fantasy. Thank you, have a nice day.
Up next, we've got Iskon Kirtan.
Hi, we're from Iskon. So my name is Mira. This is Janni. And this is Zita. So please come and visit our store. We're just in the room over there. We're doing gopi dots and henna, and we also have some nice books. We have some books on yoga and meditation to help you get free from stress. One of the things that we do is something called mantra meditation. So this is where we take different ancient Sanskrit mantras and we sing or we chant them. And this is really good for our well-being, and it can help us actually get relief from stress and helps us in our daily activities. Okay, so we're going to do a bit of a demonstration of this now. We have one particular very powerful mantra that we're going to chant. I'd like you to all repeat after me. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Okay, so we're going to sing a little bit this mantra now. So I'd like you to all join in. I'm going to sing the first line of the mantra, and then I'd like everyone to sing back in a call and response. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
That's her fuzzy.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
first case. How old is she? No way. Younger than me. You're gonna be 19. Younger than me. January. Now I'm 19 now. I'm gonna wife her. That means I'm gonna get related to you. Excuse me. Excuse me. That's a dancer. Honey Sherry.
Okay, no, because you know what time you get them there?
Thank you. This is back for now. I'll take it. Now you have to hook me over to sister. Okay, we come. Long time. Come on, number one, sit with me. Go around the back there, through the door, through the door.
Hello everybody,
That's your boyfriend.
good afternoon, how are you all? You enjoying the day?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, my name's Carmen Gilfinnan and I'm a life coach and I'm also what we call an energy therapist. And I'll explain in a moment what that means so that you can understand where I'm coming from. I'm from an organisation, or I'm part of an organisation called Temple Learning Centre, and we have a stall next door in the lounge, so you can come and talk to us and ask us about what we do. Temple Learning Centre is an organisation that helps people to improve themselves, and we also help people to get rid of negative energy in the body. And we combine that with life coaching so that we help people not only feel better about themselves, but we also help people to set life goals and also to achieve them. Alright? So today, I'm going to be talking about energy, and I'm going to be talking about a particular type of therapy that we're involved in called energy therapy. And it's going to be an interactive session, so please don't think that you're going to sit there and do nothing, alright? Want it to be a really nice interactive session, okay? So, first of all,
if I said to you, if I asked you what is energy, what would you say? Anybody want to have a go at saying what energy is? What is energy? Or if I said to you, what is a vibration? What is that? Feelings? Yeah? Feelings. That's actually a really good answer. Because energy is about how you feel. And when we talk about ourselves, we are at the most basic level, we are mass of cells that are vibrating. And when those cells vibrate, they produce energy. And that is what we are. And how we feel from moment to moment is dependent on how the energy is flowing through our body. So today, I'm going to show you a very simple technique that you can use, and you can use it to help you to feel better anytime that you're feeling low, or you're feeling out of balance, or you're feeling upset, or you're feeling angry. Because if you're feeling any of those things, it means that somewhere in your body your energy is blocked. And it means that your energy isn't flowing. Right? So this simple technique will help that energy to start flowing, so that you start to feel better. It's a very simple technique, and it's one of the therapies that we use with our clients as part of the service that we offer at Temple Learning Centre. Okay? So I'm going to show you how this is done. Alright? But first of all, what I'd like you to do, okay, is to think of something that upsets you, or something that makes you feel uncomfortable. Okay? It could be something that's coming up. It could be something in your life that you have a difficulty with. But think of something that makes you feel uncomfortable. And what I'd like you to do is I want you to score the feeling that you feel when you think about this thing. So if it's, for instance, you might have had an argument with somebody and that makes you feel angry. So be aware of how you're feeling, and I'd like you to score that feeling on a scale of 1 to 10. So 1 is I'm not feeling any feeling at all, and 10 is I'm really, really feeling frustrated, I'm really feeling angry. So think of something that makes you feel uncomfortable, and then score it from 1 to 10. Okay? So what I'm going to do is actually show you the technique. And the technique involves tapping on energy centres, small energy centres in the body. Okay? And what this does is it actually opens those energy centres and allows the energy to flow. Alright? So I'm going to put the mic down. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me so that I can demonstrate the technique for you.
That room there next to go through there. There's a door, push out. Make sure you give them
Whatever eyebrows. And think about how you're feeling. Right? Everybody can join in. Everybody can join in. Even on the pit road, everybody can join in. Right? Now the next tapping point is at the side of the eye. So I'm going to take my glasses off for this. It's the side of the eye on the eye socket. It's a very simple technique that you can use whenever you're feeling low, out of balance, or out of kilt. Right? The next tapping point is underneath the eye, on the eye socket. Okay? Then the next tapping point is underneath the nose. Okay? And then the next tapping point is in the middle of the crease of the chin. Yeah, these tapping points are known as acupressure points. So if anybody's had acupuncture, okay, these are the tapping points that they use. Just raise your hands. Has anybody had any acupuncture in the room? Yeah. So we've got a few people who understand what these points are. These are the same points that an acupuncturist will use. And they will stick needles in. We're just tapping the top. Okay? The next tapping point is the collarbone point. So in the flat of the hand, where not a man's thighs, roughly. And what you're doing when you're tapping here is you're tapping these points here. These are known as the collarbone points. So the tips of your fingers and your thumb, you're tapping these points here. Okay? And then the last tapping point is underneath the armpit. It's on the bra line for the women. I know, straight, I know it works. It's on the bra line for the women, or about level with the nipple of the men. Okay? So we're going to go through these points again. First point, beginning of the eyebrows. You can use your left hand, you can use your right hand, or both hands, it doesn't matter. The next point is at the side of the eye, on the eye socket. Okay. The next point is underneath the eye, on the eye socket. Okay. So the next point is underneath the nose. Right. Next point is in the middle of the crease of the chin. Okay. And then the next point is with the flat of the hand, just tap about where the knot of a man's tie is. So you're catching those collarbone points. Right? And the final tapping point is underneath the armpit, about level with the nipples and then on the bra line for women. Okay, so I want you to take a deep breath in, let it out. And do that twice more. Breathe in, big deep breath in, let it out. And again, deep breath in, and let it out. Okay, and that is the technique. That is a technique known as emotional freedom technique. Because what it's allowing you to do is to free yourself up emotionally so that your energy flows more effectively in your body and you can feel better. Right? Now, what I'd like to find out from you is whether anybody in the room feels any difference in their body. Does anybody feel any different in their body? Just raise your hands if you do. Doesn't matter if you don't. But just, if you do, just raise your hand. Doesn't matter if you don't. Okay. Right, so we've got somebody who feels different. Do you feel more positive? Yeah? Or a bit more alert? Ah, so you had a headache. You had a headache. Did you have a headache before you started tapping? Right. So you had a headache before you started tapping. How bad was it? About 5-ish, was it? And what would you say it is now? 3. Okay, so it's gone. Yeah, so it's a 2 or a 3. So it's gone down. So it was a 5, and it's gone down to a 2 or a 3. Brilliant. Excellent. So that's one example of what this technique can do. Has anybody else had any change in their bodies? Does anybody else feel any differently at all? Okay. Well, that's an example of what can happen with this technique. That was a physical symptom, if you like. So you had a headache, and the headache has actually gone down. The intensity of the headache has actually gone down. And the reason for that is that all we've done is that we've opened up the energy centers in our bodies so the energy can flow more effectively. Okay? So that's a very, very simple tool that you can use at any time. It's very, very discreet. You can take yourself off to a corner and you can help yourself to feel more positive, feel more grounded, feel better in yourself, and to feel a better sense of well-being. So hopefully you found that useful. If you'd like to find out a bit more about energy therapy or a bit more about what Temple Learning Centre does, we have workshops, wellness workshops in the community. We do one-to-one coaching as well. We do one-to-one energy therapy as well. And we also have cultural educational courses that we run in the community. The other thing that we do is relaxation events. Once a quarter, we have relaxation events where you can come and taste some of the energy therapies that we are involved in. So please feel free to pop along to our store and have a chat to us about what we do. So I hope that you found that useful, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you very much.